man. Take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand.
Alright, so now we're starting on more Batman, the Telltale series. And we're on episode 2, Children Arkham. I don't know if I'm actually going to finish this episode tonight. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Previously on Batman.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door.
Where's Robin?
When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
It's creepy.
Mr. Wayne,
It's really creepy.
thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested.
What about
And
the
reporter
Gotham
for the
ice
Gotham
cream
Gazette.
bars?
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Oh, meow, meow. Kitty, kitty. He's a good kitty.
I bet.
Silly, silly.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Where's the money? It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Oh, wow. This game series about the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. Hopefully I still got my choices from episode 1 saved up. I hope to God. It'd be so lame. I really had to go to the freaking Telltale website and actually make a new account. I really don't want to do that.
Go do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Crime Alley.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family, too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in
partners. I thought
Gotham
they said they were
without them
parents.
knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father.
I guess that was the area his parents were killed,
I
huh?
couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Wait. What? Are we going to look around here for clues? Side out.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Oh, yeah, there's the parents.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
Holy crap. I'll talk to Alfred in a minute, but first I want to look around, see if there's any more clues around here. It does not look like there is, though. I'll continue to look around a little bit more. So, huh. Oh, man. Okay, okay, doesn't look like, definitely does not look like there were any more clues. Or any stuff like that to look at, so.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
Theater? Wait, it just...
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Wayne
Only
Memorial.
when you wanted to see it, Bruce.
It used to be a
Your mother
movie theater.
arranged the special screenings personally.
Oh, that's
I never
that's
knew that.
cool.
She was
Man,
always so
that
good to
was
me.
Kind of pretty. No, I take that back. No, never mind. She was not. I had to look at it a little closer.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Oh my god! You're gonna show me this?
Stay back.
Take whatever you want.
At first, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Don't follow me. He's making a mistake.
Oh my god!
Bruce. Bruce.
Wait. So they took his wallet and took her necklace. I'm sure that necklace was probably worth a lot. Oh, I guess he was going to kill
Bruce,
Bruce, but
are you
he
all
didn't
right?
because the cops came.
It wasn't a mug.
He fired a bullet anyways.
They were assassinated. And Carmine
Then again, I guess-
Falcone knows why.
Then again, I guess there would be no Batman, huh? Okay, 20 gamer points. Broken Memories. Complete chapter 1 of episode 2. Oh, okay, that also popped up on my laptop because I got the Xbox companion on my.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Hart, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
One hand washes the other, Lieutenant.
Is that how it works?
Of course. Otherwise, everyone has dirty hands.
What he means is, we'll repay the favor in kind.
I'm gonna call you on that.
Okay, Jesus.
Nice job bringing in
So you
Falcone.
better.
Yeah, that son of a
You better
bitch better not get
recognize.
off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
She's nice.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Yep. Sure.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say.
Programming, Jason.
We'll be out here.
He walks out, there's blood all over his clothes. They're like, what happened in there? He had Kool-Aid next to his table. What? Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure in the last episode he could have killed
Tommy
him.
and I
so
were close.
So I'm guessing this cutscene would not happen if we killed him off.
More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Watch it, Falcone. I still see some unbroken bones.
Tough guy, eh? I bet you came to kick some answers out of me, huh? Your father, Hill.
No, we're not.
And me.
No, let's
we ran this city.
Let's try to go for like the ultimate
Still
hero
do.
event kind of things. Like,
God damn this
again,
pain.
my parents, I'm
Can't
pretty
think
sure I
through
wanna
it.
make the living piss out of
Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
We'll ease his pain. Know it. We'll be the good guy here.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old
Looks like
dog
he'd be
down
like 60
forever.
years old.
Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill?
So Batman was 29 years
Sure.
old.
I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Montoya! Put the weapon down!
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
She killed him. Really? That just means we can't get any more answers out of him. You just ruined my chance to get more answers. She just ruined my
I
chance to
bought
get
us
more
some
answers.
time, but not much.
I take back what I
Word's
said
gonna get
about
out,
her.
sooner or later.
She's a piece of garbage.
Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District
Yeah,
Attorney.
he's right.
Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
I'm interested too. She was such a nice person. It's like, we got your
Alfred,
back.
Falcone's
Like
been
you,
murdered.
man.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Huh. Oh, okay. Chin. She has a scar on her chin.
Still visible beneath her skin.
Okay. Something.
Fresh
I'm gonna scan
injection
her
site.
neck.
That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Whoop!
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Holy crap! I think that's an iPhone 15. I think that's an iPhone 20. He has there. Holy crap!
Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything
We'll
is
ask her what
such
she
a
remembers
blur.
first. We'll start with that.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your
No, I think I believe her
Then
now
it just
because
felt
it
light.
wasn't blood, so she got
Like I
injected
could
with
do
something that
whatever
maybe
I
kind of
wanted.
brainwashed her a little bit,
No guilt.
and then I guess
No
made her shoot
consequence.
Falcone.
There
I
was
don't know
a
who could have
voice
done that
in my
though.
ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million
Try to
miles
remember
away.
more.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers
I think
a
that's
voice
really
saying
what
something
happened.
about revolution.
That's not much to go
There's
on.
something inside her neck, and it wasn't blood, apparently.
No, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get
So there's
Bruce
something
out.
else in her neck. It's not blood.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor.
That's the thing. I
Gotta
think
lead
she
on
got
whoever's
drugged.
behind this.
Bruce,
Whoever that drug what was it? It made her kill Falcone.
what are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
I'll be honest.
A police.
Achievement unlocked the
Renee
children.
Montoya.
Complete chapter 2 of episode 2.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
I can't lie to her. I can't lie to her. Woohoo! Dude, that car is sweet. Look at that.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic
just
that
get-
Falcone
can you just
died
get a
at the
normal
hands
computer
of someone
chair, sir?
drugged with his chemicals.
Like, I'm pretty sure they're
Who'd
not
have guessed that's how
expensive
he
at
meet his
Walmart.
maker? Prone in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him. No one will miss him, you can be sure of that. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Let's just focus on the task at hand.
Fair enough, Master Bruce. But if you learned something about your parents' murder, I deserve to know.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Well, hopefully we got some kind of decent answer for Falcone when
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals.
before
The
Falcone
reaction
got
was
killed,
messy.
before Falcone died.
We're out of control.
That kind of came out of nowhere. That gunshot kind of came out of nowhere. What's this over here? Montoya's. This is Montoya's.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
As far as I know, Montoya is still an isolated case.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Cool. What's this?